Instagram era has brought the culinary world a category of food that favors novelty and encourages hybrid combinations. Of course, I'm talking about viral food. People from around the world line up for blocks to get a taste and, more importantly, a photo of these photogenic foods, because obviously pick or it didn't happen. We're talking over-the-top milkshakes, gold crystal donuts, and who can forget the rainbow bagel. And since this Instagram sensation doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon, we scoured the city for the next crop of Insta-famous food. So grab your Instagram husband, because in this edition of the Urban Guidebook, we're skipping the 2-hour wait at Black Tap and passing by Dominic Ansel as we look for food porn, the new class. If we break viral food down to its most basic elements, there needs to be one of the following. 1, a concoction that combines good food on top of, well, more good food, and extra points if it's done excessively. Or 2, a pretty presentation just waiting for a filter. Vivi bubble tea aims for the moon and serves at both, for a bubble tea treat that will have your followers saying, "Damn, Daniel," in no time. Vivi Bubble Tea is a chain found throughout the city, but you can only find the cotton candy bubble tea float at their Lower East Side location on Allen Street. If classic bubble tea mixed with ice cream, topped with a cloud of fresh spun cotton candy, a sprinkle of Pop Rocks, presented perfectly in a mason jar mug, doesn't say next level to you, I don't know what will. So make sure you get a mani, because this masterpiece looks good in everything from lark to lo-fi. And this LES hotspot is just getting started. They've recently added liquid nitrogen to their classic cotton candy float. Hashtag run, don't walk. Spoiler alert, Walter White may have died in the Breaking Bad finale, but as we fight the war on drugs, it'll take a while to get all the blue meth off the streets. But as long as the DEA doesn't get wind of it, you can still get your fix at Clinton Hall, atop some injectable donut holes appropriately named after the mighty Heisenberg. Clinton Hall is located at 90 Washington Street and could be called hipster's paradise, as they offer over 10 varieties of fancy craft beers, 20 craft burgers, and are home to the hipster home base, a beer garden. Burgers and beer are great, but it's their dessert menu featuring the Walter White crystal Methadonuts that our iPhones are craving. We're talking fried homemade donut holes topped with blue sky sugar, or meth, served with syringes of Nutella, salted caramel, and raspberry injectable sauces. Hashtag yum bitch. Whether you're with her, want to make Donald Trump again, or just love an ugly cry, say it with a cookie. The Cupcake Market on East 7th Street is churning out hand-painted candidate cookies fresh for the gramming. They've also got some fresh bakery treats like pretzel chocolate chip cookies, gooey cinnamon rolls, and obviously cupcakes to enjoy once your hands are free. But do the important things first, like snapping some Insta-proof of your Kanye confections before you indulge. And don't let the tongue-in-cheek $100 price tag on Trump's head deter you. The cookies all retail for $8 to $12, and there's nothing cookie cutter about them. Each cookie is painstakingly hand-painted down to the comb-over by co-owner Sarah Silverman. Not that one. So go on and boomerang Bernie or tilt shift Taylor, because Kanye made that cookie famous. Hashtag make America bake again.
Come on, boys, take them down. President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength of
You know what says goals? An Instagram of your Instagram on an ultra-trendy matcha latte in a coffee shop practically made for Instagram. Get your color-coordinated pink and green iced or hot matcha drinks topped with a green frosted dosant and lifted in the air, because you won't have to leave the premises to find that perfect wall. Broome Street's Cha-Cha Matcha kept the color story in mind with a retro Havana-hued oasis you wouldn't dare vignette. And with the matcha in the name, a punny description is a breeze. Whether you go with a matcha made in heaven or no matcha for me, you'll look like an Insta-pro on the brink of slinging weight loss teas thanks to your massive following. Hashtag game, set, matcha. The pretty bite-sized treats from Stick With Me Sweets were practically made for that infamous square crop. Former per se chocolatier Susanna Yoon left her high-end post to bring Grammars a literal storybook box of hand-painted and even rainbow-splattered gleaming bonbons. But these beauties aren't just eye candy. They come filled with exotic flavors and ingredients like raspberry and rosewater infused white chocolate ganache and speculoos s'mores. Basically everything you'd expect from a Per Se alum. But it isn't just these chocolate works of art that have us insta-swooning. The single and two-tiered mini cakes immediately made us open up our apps to snap up the Marie Antoinette-worthy treats from this no-filter needed Nolita shop. Hashtag that bon, ba bon, bon, bon. By Chloe is the brainchild of Cupcake Wars victor Chef Chloe, who was the first vegan chef to win a cooking competition on national TV. Her Bleecker Street restaurant serves up some of the most photogenic burgers and fries I've ever seen. In fact, at first glance, you might mistake it for the Chic clothing brand by the same name. There are a couple of things that put this on our Insta list. One, the presentation is so on point, it looks like Chanel opened a catering business. And two, it's vegan. And mentioning that you're vegan is such an important element to being vegan. And very on trend. By Chloe is a popular stop-off for the Fashion Week set, so you won't be the only one standing on your chair to get that perfect aerial food shot. Hashtag, did I mention it's vegan? Well, there you have it, our picks for the next crop of Insta-famous foods. So whether you do it for the lulz, for the filter, or for the followers, make sure you document your trendy taste in food.
Cowardice. Are you serious? Apologies for freedom. I can't handle